live.
There you have it.
Recording. And here we go.
Welcome to the Tom Bernard Podcast with the family with
co-host Kathryn Brandt,
Alex Brandt Bernard Rasmussen,
and Andy Brandt Bernard.
Kristen's not in today or tomorrow, is she?
Or Wednesday.
Or Wednesday. That's right.
Ooh.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I had the weirdest dream about Alexandra.
I'm excited.
Uh-oh.
I dreamt we were in some weird building and we were going someplace, but you said that we had to spend the night. So we would go down a staircase and then there would be like a little mattress pad and there are just random people sleeping in the stairway. And we get to one and there's nobody there. So you decide you're going to sleep there and I just have to go find my own place. So I lay down and all of a sudden this guy says, I just got off work. It's my mattress. So I had to get up and get you and go. And I'm like, why are you making us sleep in this weird place? That was my dream about you.
Great. Thank you.
I wonder what it means.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Well, we watched a spooky movie last night, which I think, Alex, you would actually like. It's called Haunted Hill House. Hill House.
Hill House. Yeah, there you go.
It's old, but it's PG-13.
The
so
Haunting
it's not
of Hill House?
The Haunting of Hill House. Yep.
I was going to say, that's been around.
That's a TV series.
No, it's before that. It was based on the movie. The series was based on the movie.
It was?
Yep. I believe so. It had Liam Neeson, baby Catherine Zeta-Jones.
1999.
Baby Owen Wilson, who played exactly the same guy he is still playing today.
Yeah, 1999.
1999.
It's called The Haunting.
The Haunting is the movie. Anyway,
There you go.
I think you would like it because it's not too creepy, but it's that staircase scene in the conservatory with that thing falling apart was pretty cool, the way they did it.
See?
Yeah, I think you'd like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. I'm going to do Kristen's intro anyway, even though she's not here. She gets the intro anyway.
Okay.
Kristen Bird Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Kristen will be with us on Thursday. What's she doing again for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
I don't know. I don't
That's
remember.
something good. Something big deal.
Something exciting, I'm
It's
sure.
a very big deal. No question.
She is.
Well, I watched a creepy show last night before I went to bed. I had weird dreams too. So I guess I guess we shouldn't watch creepy things before going to sleep. I started watching. I've watched 2 episodes now. I always need a laundry folding show. I fold a lot of laundry.
Yeah, we do too.
Oh my gosh. Just wait.
A lot of laundry.
Just wait. Well, you have like a lot of little laundry that gets like, 'cause the kids, your kids' age, need like 3 outfits a day because they get sick or not get sick. They get food all over themselves.
Oh,
and, whatever. But like my kids, everything's bigger now. And they have multiple outfits a day because then they have like their school clothes and then they have their activity clothes and then they have their blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so it takes me forever to fold laundry. So I'm like, I always need a show while watching laundry. And I saw the show and I'm like, it's spooky season officially. Mm-hmm. So it's called Wayward and it's on Netflix. And it's about like a weird home for wayward children.
Oh.
In this like little
you mentioned
town.
This before.
I've never seen this before.
Someone mentioned it then.
I didn't because I haven't seen it. But yeah, I've watched the first 2 episodes and yeah, real creepy. Like the second episode, I had really weird dreams and I woke up in the middle of the night being like, ugh, because of the show. But it's not like, it's more mystery creepy than like, there's nothing
like a psychological thing.
Yeah, like it's more of a psychological thriller type thing.
I like those better than creepy.
I think you guys would like it, I think.
Okay. What's it called again?
Wayward.
Wayward. All right.
Wayward.
We'll give it a shot.
Andy, it might not matter at all, but your video on our end is very blurry.
It won't matter on our end.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to make. I didn't think so, but I wanted to make sure.
I'm getting a bad internet signal thing up here. I don't have any idea why that could possibly be.
Bad internet signal.
That's
I have to
weird.
call Comcast again.
Ugh,
Yep.
I suppose so.
don't make me do it.
One little thing that went on today, which I thought was wonderful, I reported on X, is I have some old friends that now have grandkids, and one of the grandkids, a 7-year-old boy, sent me a message today, sent it over. He's very excited about this. I don't know if you know this or not, but today's a national holiday. And if you do know it's a national holiday, why is it a national holiday?
Is it one of those like National Donut Day or well, it's Indigenous Peoples and Columbus Day.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. People are saying that our video is blurring up.
It is very
Maybe
blurry.
you just need to adjust the
Lovely.
camera.
No, it's not the camera.
We see ourselves just fine.
It's the
Oh.
internet. It's
Oh,
somehow
alright.
the internet is shitty. I don't know
Yeah,
how
it does, that does happen. I don't
doesn't
think it's annoying. It's just a little blurry.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think you should probably call Comcast again because this isn't acceptable.
Well, they'll make you start and or unplug and plug back in the
Already
mode.
done that, but
No. All right.
So
It's
why
an
would yours be blurry across the country if it's on our end?
because it's uploading to StreamYard at low quality.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, we'll get it taken care of. I mean, you don't look that bad. You look just a little blurry, so it's not like we can't see you at all. In any case, so 7-year-old friend of mine's grandson, he's 7 years old, sent me a message. He said, Tommy, you know it's a national holiday. Today, we get a national holiday because we're celebrating Columbo Day. Now, do you think Peter Falk knows that was a national celebrated
I'm surprised
day?
a 7-year-old would know Columbo.
Well, I think it was an
Well, he
national.
probably doesn't know Columbo. He probably
No.
just
Ah.
doesn't know what.
What's
Yeah.
going on? Because he's 7.
Yeah, because 7-year-olds come up with.
Exactly. But
They
I thought it was
something
very,
weird at dinner last night. Like he meant to say something, but it came out like, oh, well, maybe I'll.
I have an Ethanism from the other day.
Yeah.
So he asked Melissa if he could read the credits book with her. And she was like, I don't know what that is. Maybe Dad will know. So they went and got me and they got the credits book. And I was like, I don't know what the credits book is. What one is it? And he says, it's the purple book. And I was like, oh, okay. So we have a book called 5-Minute Stories. It's like a Disney thing.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was like, is this the book you mean? And he's like, yeah, that's the credits book. And I'm like, why is it the credits book? And he says, it's because it's full of people I don't know. Just like
Okay.
credits at the end of a movie. It's a bunch of people. No.
That's pretty good, actually.
That is
That
pretty
is
good.
interesting logic.
I was
but
going to say,
okay.
really interesting logic.
Yep.
So we
Full
should
of
sing
people we
the
don't know.
Flintstones Happy Anniversary song. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. That's
There
what,
you go.
that's what we've been singing to each other since
Exactly.
we've known each other.
It'll be 6 years.
Precisely.
3 hours. And ours is on Saturday.
There you
That's
go.
right. You guys got married in the same week.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
years apart, but
Yeah, we're going on year 11.
God.
We have a lot of
Yeah,
stuff in this
you
family in
sure
October and November.
Yeah, we're fall people.
We are indeed. We are indeed. There's no question about that. I got to ask you guys a question, and the audience obviously a question as well. Your mom and I were pretty excited about these reports, what's going on in the Middle East.
Oh,
because,
yes, all the hostages.
Yep, because America stepped up and didn't put up with anybody's BS. Now people coming into the table, they want to unite. I mean, is that what you guys heard on your end?
I haven't really heard
Haven't
a
heard of
whole
anything.
lot.
Oh, well, the
We had our anniversary yesterday, so we were.
Yeah.
And I just
Palestine
don't-
released the rest of the male hostages.
Yep.
They had released some a year ago. It was more women and children that they hadn't already murdered. But the rest of them and their remains of all of the people that they killed are also supposed to be coming
Yep.
back home so that they can bury them. And Israel has to send them 2,000 people that are in their jails back over to Palestine. So right now, that's, I think, what is it, 70? No, 60? I don't remember how many Israeli hostages there were. Maybe
Oh, I thought there were over 100.
It's not very many, really,
No.
that are left. They killed almost all of them.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
But you guys of a different generation, that's got to mean a hell of a lot to you, that the fact there's a slowdown in the aggression toward one another, and they're talking about maybe sitting down at the table and talking about the long term. I mean,
They've been doing this every other year for the past 40, 50 years.
Well,
I'll believe it when I see it.
there's been a lot of suicide bombings inside Israel from Gaza, but this was the first time, I think, that, or it may be not the first time, but it's the first time that they ever just went in and slaughtered 1,200 people at a music festival.
yep.
Kind of
I
not.
don't know, is it?
I think it is.
I feel like there's been atrocities going on there my entire life, and
There
Yeah,
have.
I
There
know.
have.
going to stop ever.
Well, I mean, this is a great sign. This is the best sign we've ever had, I think.
Yeah, and now everybody's over in the Middle East someplace, trying to figure out how to get everybody to get along. So hopefully we can have, it's been 2 years since they took the hostages, so that's a long time.
So we can wrap it up. I got to ask you guys a question and all the listeners a question as well. I don't understand, and I will never understand, and I've never been that type of person either, that every bit of news I get better go toward what I believe, or I just hate it and I don't want to talk about it. I don't understand why people want to be that way. I'll give you an example. I don't think Jimmy Carter was a very good president, but I do think he was a really good human being, a very, very nice man. So that would kind of, I'm not going to go, look, if he totally fell apart, I suppose I'd go after him. But I think we need more of that, where we reach out, hey, Jimmy Carter was a nice guy, didn't do a lot of great stuff, but hey, you know what? I don't care if you like Donald Trump or not, this is a very, very good thing that happened.
It is a very good thing.
So the automatic hatred thing, I've been a Democrat, I've been a Republican. Right now I'm kind of stuck in the middle. I don't mean stuck in the middle. I'm in the middle because I have friends that are Democrats. I have friends that are Republicans. I got friends that are other things. I've never been that kind of person. If you cross that line against the Democrats or the Republicans, I'm never talking to you again. I've never been that kind of person. I mean, you guys haven't either that I know of.
No, they didn't grow up in you have to think of this family.
Yep. So, well, look, if we can just take it as a sign that things might be better in the future,
Yes.
that's enough for me, because I think it's wonderful that they're making some moves. Oh, Alex, you comfortable there?
Make yourself comfy there,
Wow.
Alex.
Are you comfortable?
Wow.
Why not?
So, do you think your generation can adjust to that kind of thing and go, hey, at least it's a start?
Well, I don't think it's a generational thing.
No.
No, I'm just talking about I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about your generation and how they'd look at it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's our generation. There's always going to be people that are extreme one way or the other. There's always
No, I
gonna be
agree.
people that are in the middle. There are always going to be people that just don't pay attention.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Well, do you guys see it as a good sign at all?
Like I said, I'll believe peace when I see it.
Yeah. And it's like things could change a week from now. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
get invested.
It's interesting because my Jewish friends that live outside of Minnesota, they were like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it with the hostage release deal. And it's like, oh, and then, right to the point of them going into the Red Cross vans and being delivered. They were like, well, they were thinking, oh, something's going to happen. They're going to do something to those people. And then when it didn't happen, they were very surprised. My Minnesota Jewish friends are pretty much not into this whole thing. They're into Palestine. I don't get it. I'm very confused.
To be.
Yeah, and I can't even talk about it with them because it upsets me so much. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Do you think people want to be upset?
Yes.
They feel like they're more important if they're upset?
It's a
A lot
permanent
of people
state.
think that they are. Well, I would say most people, if you polled them throughout all of history, would say that they're living in the most important time in human
Yeah.
history.
I think you're right, Andy.
That's probably true.
I think
And
you're
so
absolutely
everyone's
right.
like, oh, well, biggest thing in the world's going on right now. So we got to care about it a whole lot. And then, I don't know. They also believe that them caring is somehow going to matter. I don't know.
Well, everybody, they're living now, so what's important to them is now, not history and what happened 2 days ago. Everything's about what's happening right now. So I can understand where this is your life, and so you're more concerned about it because this was when you're living.
That's it.
That's
exactly.
true. I mean, yeah, we should care the most about the time we live in, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like people have lived through World War I, World War II, Revolutionary Wars, Civil Wars, like all sorts of things have been a lot more important, arguably, than whatever's going on right now. So to act like this is the most important time in human history is very short-sighted. It's the most important to us, but everyone thinks that the world is going to end like during their lifetime.
I hope not.
Well, it's I mean, to me, it's like, okay, the Jews bought land where in Israel. What is Israel? Right after World War II, right?
I don't
so they could be left alone.
Right.
They just wanted to be left alone.
That is
and
true.
nobody will leave them alone. They just won't do it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's true. I don't know. I hope. I'm just hoping. I guess in my situation, after going through Vietnam and
that was nasty. Your brother went there, so
a couple of times.
Yeah.
Going through all that stuff, and I was born not right after, but about 5 years, after 6 years, something like that, after the end of World War II. There's always some kind of hubbub going on. So anytime there's a sign of maybe we could talk about this at least, I take that as a very, very, very good sign, because there was not a lot of that. Let me ask you one more thing and we can move on from there. Why do you think it is that political position, whether it's Republican or Democrat, is so incredibly important to people? Do you understand that?
Part of a club.
Yep, exactly. It's easier
you're
to
part
just
of a club.
join a club and decide that is everything that they say is right and everything that disagrees with them is wrong, because then you don't have to think for yourself.
Yep.
Boy, why would you want to do I absolutely want to think for myself.
It's a very easy way to live. You don't have to expend.
Yeah, true. But I mean, it's got to the point where those kind of people were supporting when others went out and killed people because of their beliefs. It's like, it's their belief. It's really not that big a deal.
That is herd mentality for you.
Yep, that's exactly it. But I guess at this point in my life, I'm just looking for any positive sign I possibly can get from the world, because to me, and I just ran into a young couple. They were pulling their dog down the street in a wagon, which I thought was pretty cool.
Jude's very close to a wagon.
Jude's coming up on the wagon.
He's got a bad knee. He's coming up on a wagon if we want to go more than 6 blocks.
But yeah, I mean, it's just calm down. The world's going to be the world. Look, I have some very close friends of me that now treat me like shit. I don't know why they do. I guess maybe they got married to somebody who's nuts or something. But
was it something you said?
Yeah, it might be something I said. Maybe. Do you think the possibility? But seriously, I've been battling with this for a few months, and I'm going to be battling for another at least 4, 5, 6 months. And it does bother me. Such a good friend of mine gets married and all of a sudden turns on me because she didn't happen to like my show. It's like, what?
That happens a ton.
Why?
We all know people that got married to somebody and then they completely changed.
Well, that is true.
Yeah.
Marriages can really change someone's personality.
Yeah,
so
it really
weird.
can.
Well, it's not like I'm going out there, I'm way far right and I want everybody jailed. That's not exactly how I operate.
It doesn't matter. It's just...
No, it doesn't matter.
Like Alex said, it's a club, and if you're not in my club, then I'm not talking to you.
That's
how it is. It's like with sports. Some people are so into their sports teams that they cry and gnash their teeth and want to kill people if they say something against their team. I mean, it's ridiculous.
That's the thing, is they actually will kill people if they care enough. It's happened before.
Over politics.
No, sports.
Oh, sports even. That's true.
And
yes,
politics.
That is true.
Well, politics more, but sports is like so objectively unimportant. And yet people will still turn into rabid cultists over it. So it's like,
true.
You can't really be mystified that people are going to be crazy about something, because you can be crazy about anything. People killed each other over other StarCraft matches.
Yeah.
What?
StarCraft. It's a video game.
They kill each other over that?
Or like Call of Duty. There's been cases where like 2 people are playing Call of Duty and they start trash talking, and the other goes to the other person's house and just stabs them to death.
What?
Why?
Like I said, people can be crazy over
This is
anything.
over a video game.
What?
Anything.
Wow.
What?
Yep.
God.
A bunch of people you don't know kicking a ball around, getting paid $10 million a year.
Yep.
And you tie your identity to it, and you like start burning buildings because that team lost. You're not part of the team. The team doesn't even really represent you, but it doesn't matter.
So
Herd
you can be
mentality.
well, the word fan comes from fanatic,
Right.
Yes, it
you know?
does.
And it's like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
a mental disorder, in my opinion, if you're that fanatical about
Oh, yeah,
anything.
She just swatting. You know what swatting is?
Yes.
Swatting is where you call in like a fake bomb threat at someone's
Right.
address you don't like, so the SWAT team like busts down their door.
Yeah, or I heard gunfire coming from their
Yeah,
house.
And
Mhm.
swatting
Dustin,
started
Dustin-
with gamers on like they'll be playing Counter-Strike or whatever,
Oh,
and
sure.
someone is like beating you. What you do is you call in a SWAT to their house. SWAT team comes and takes them away, and now
Wow.
they're not beating you anymore.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, you know Dustin Grady that was on our show?
Yeah.
Once or twice. He's been swatted several times.
Yep.
Oh, he
Because
has
he's
been,
very
yeah.
conservative and he's very
Mhm.
vocal about it. And they
In Minnesota,
do not
you're
like it.
allowed to do that.
Is that how you? I thought it was his last name was Grage.
We were calling him Grage, but it's Grady.
It's Greggy.
I'm pretty
Grady.
sure.
Oh, good. I'm
It
glad you
sounds
found
better,
that out.
to be honest.
I'm
rather
glad
be
you found that out. Oh, we better take a break here. We'll take a break. Kristen Bird Entertainment News brought to you by North American Banking Company. Kristen will be with us again on Thursday. Got some big business to do today,
If
tomorrow,
she
and Wednesday.
feels like it.
If she feels like it, exactly.
Goes up.
Go to nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. We will take a break and be right back. I believe Bob Sansevere will join us at that point, won't he?
I think so. So you two don't know the new thing that I'm doing with the bumper music.
No, I told
No.
Mom about it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
he told me about it.
Okay, so-
Nobody told me anything.
When we come back from the break, so what I did is I polled the audience of what kind of genre of AI generated bumpers I should make. And when we come back, I will play one, and then we're all
Okay.
going to vote on whether or not we should keep it or not. So
Okay.
far, it seems like about 30% of them have made it through, but I've only done this twice so far. So,
It's pretty good.
but yeah, it's the track record's not terrible. So when we come back, I will play a new bumper music. I have not heard it. No one has heard it. No human being has heard this
Has
yet.
ever-
Okay.
So,
All
when we come
right.
back, that's what we'll be doing.
Okay.
I like it.
We're good to go?
Yep.
All right. We'll be right back.
From Bradshaw and Bryant.
Actually, that-
Michael Bryant, what's up, Allie?
Oh, not much. Doing my usual thing of telling people they shouldn't be texting and driving. In Minnesota, you can't have your phone in your hands. You can use, hands free, but you can't have your phone in your hands for whatever reason. And that's why they made the law the way they did, so that police officers could see a phone in your hand and you got no excuse for why you got it there.
Do people know that that's the law?
I hope so. I mean, they used to follow it, and then kind of COVID kind of made people forget. And now it's like a freewheeling world out there with cell phones.
Let's say you get pulled over because you do have a phone in your hand and you're not watching where you're going. You got to be in pretty big trouble then, I would guess.
Well, the first one's not as bad. It's the multiple ones, the problem. And once people start stacking them up, then they have a big problem. And then what we're doing in car accidents is we've started bringing motions for punitive damages, because I'm trying to use the civil law any way we can to stop this, because it needs to stop.
Whenever I'd had any problems in my life, who was that I called again? It was like an MB, something like that.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Let's talk about my bank. That, of course, would be North American Banking Company. Look, it's easy to feel like just another account number at the big national banks, but that's not how it works with my friends at North American Banking Company. Whether you're visiting with locations, there are locations in Roseville, 50th in France, Hastings, Woodbury, Shoreview, Maple Grove. You'll always find real people who know you by name and actually care about your finances, not some AI chatbot. They also offer all the modern conveniences you expect, like online and mobile banking, but with a personal touch that only a community bank can offer. So why settle for less when you can bank with my friends at North American Banking Company? Visit nabanco.com to learn more. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Whoa. That's rocking.
I like that, though.
It's actually not bad, but it might be a little
It
intense,
might be a little intense
for bumper music.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody said, "Oh, too bad it went away." On the comments, somebody said we should. Andy, can you go back? Say something about what AI is going to name the music or something.
Oh, that was a good. Yeah, that was a good post.
Who said that? Yeah, that one was called Sonic Boom, by the way.
Ooh.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic
yeah,
Boom.
there you go.
Okay, I have a question.
You also start a game of what crazy mismatched name will the AI call the new bumper music? And yes,
There we go. I have a
I like
question though. So if you ask AI to produce a song, whose song is it? who
It's
owns it?
ours technically. We can't sell the music. Like I couldn't put this on a CD and sell it, but it's ours for use as a bumper on the show.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
So there's
I'm
no
paying for a
licensing.
service that's generating the music, so we're
Oh,
good.
interesting.
Yep.
I figured
all
they'd
this
want a piece of the action somehow.
Well, they're getting $10 a month to generate this, and it costs them pennies to generate these things. So
Oh,
they're profiting, and we're getting new bumper music. So hey,
yeah, that one sounded a little bit like another song that I've heard.
I mean, they're all
beginning.
kind of gonna sound
Yeah.
like other songs. That's how AI generation works. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
it was like a
Music is-
rockin' song you'd hear in a barn. That's true. It
That's
does sound
true.
like one of those like hillbilly concert kind of songs.
There you
Not
go.
a
It wasn't. It wasn't bad, but I think it was too aggressive for
Yeah,
bumper
it
music.
was a little intense.
That's what I think.
Now, Alex doesn't look as blurry all of a sudden.
Yeah, I lowered our camera output to 720p so the bandwidth could catch up. I did a speed
you look
test.
better.
I did a speed test, and our speeds are fine. So I think it's just StreamYard isn't happy with us right now for some reason.
Yeah,
Oh,
something
right.
new.
Not happy with us.
Something new. Haven't heard anything from Sandy yet? Oh, there's Sandy.
Hey.
As we speak. Wrangler
Hey.
Sandy. That's what he's known as. Bob Sansevere Sports brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury lawyer seeking justice for the injured. Contact Bradshaw and Bryant at minnesotapersonalinjury.com. Bob, I think I made a lot of enemies yesterday because
More?
Just walking around.
more
Yeah,
enemies.
again?
But I'm sitting around waiting for the Viking game to come on. Then I remember they don't have a game this week. I just, come on. I know they had to travel back from Europe and all the rest of it, but I hate that skipping a week in the
What's
season.
with this bye week crap?
Yeah, bye week. You get your bye week.
You know what? Why don't they could take 2 weekends in the middle of the season? Half the teams get off one weekend, the other half get off the next weekend.
Mhm.
Instead of spreading it out
Yeah.
over what, 10, 12 weeks?
Yes,
Ridiculous.
exactly.
Or
I
can't you
agree
just like start the season 2 weeks later?
No, well, they want to stretch it out. What they're trying to do is extend
Yeah.
the season, but they could have just as many games if they just do it over a 2-week period. This is dumb because you know what? There's a competitive advantage for the teams that get the, I think, the bye week early or late. I mean, you could argue that late they need a break, but some teams hit stride and you don't want to ruin that. You don't want to ruin the momentum that you have by having to take a bye week in week 12 or 14.
Well, they're coming back from Europe, so maybe it's a good
Mhm.
thing for them to be
Yeah.
able to.
Yeah, for real.
you
Those
sick?
flights are brutal. No, she just likes to be like that.
No, she's
What?
lounging.
I thought you were
Look,
ill.
I have a whole couch and a blanket. Why would I not sit like this?
You're still in your pajamas.
No, I'm not. This is a jacket. It's cold in here.
Looks
Cold
like
in here. I'm
pajamas.
wearing just a t-shirt and I'm just fine.
It's cold.
It's going over big. It's going over really big, no question about it. But in any case, Sandy,
Yeah.
we didn't have any. I talked about it on X yesterday. The fact that I'm sorry, but I tried to watch other football games and I just have no interest. If the Vikings aren't in it in an NFL game, I really have no interest in the game.
Well, I watched the Packers game because there wasn't another option.
Right.
But I will say, I watched the Kansas City Detroit game last night.
Oh,
Kansas City's going to win the Super Bowl this year. They are back.
That's what everyone says. Yes.
After the way they played, their defense. Best thing that might have happened for people that watched the last week's game for the Chiefs, when Chris Jones was standing around on the winning touchdown, he wasn't standing around yesterday. He was a man on fire.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how good he is. And
Very excited.
he and that defense showed it. Yep. And they get back their best receiver this coming game. So they're going to be they're starting to hit it on every cylinder. So that's
Yeah,
a
I
team
tell
they're
you.
going to beat.
How old were we when the Kansas City Chiefs were just kicking everybody's ass? What was that, 40 years ago, something
Well,
like that?
69 is when they won the Super Bowl.
69. So yes, it's 55 years ago.
That's about it.
Eek.
So at
It's
16, you were a teenager still.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, that was a while ago.
Unbelievable. But,
Yes,
it's.
Dave and Margaret, I am wearing pants.
Oh, you don't think he's wearing pants?
I just mentioned a T-shirt and nothing else, and apparently they're worried.
No, okay.
I wouldn't
Worried
wear
about
shorts in this weather. When I get home, when it's warmer, I do change into shorts because I get hot.
Yeah.
But in the morning, it was 44 degrees this morning.
Oh, was it?
I ran in it. It was
Frostiferous.
chilly. It was nice for running though.
I could see that. No question about
If
it.
you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, for
That's
real.
why I'm cold now, because whenever I run
Oh,
and then I get
yeah.
all sweaty and then I take a hot shower and then I'm like cold for 2 hours afterwards.
Alice, your dad and I have matured out of that.
Yeah.
We used to keep ourselves in shape and work at it. We put in our time.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly right.
There you go.
Catherine's lifting weights and the whole deal. She's hitting it really, really hard.
She lifting weights right now.
Yeah, she leaves. to
I don't
go
know
lift
who knows.
weights.
That's one thing about this show. Whomever's talking over somebody, leaving, not listening, whatever. It's just part of the Tom Bernard show. That's just how it is.
You getting ready for the Mrs. Olympia competition?
Yeah, probably.
There you
Oh, I just saw a video of an 80-year-old woman who completed Ironman marathon. Is that what that's
Oh
called?
my.
Yeah, Iron Man.
Yeah, she did an Ironman marathon.
How long is that?
Ironman marathon. Yeah,
Do
what
they
is
swim a
Well,
mile?
it's like a triathlon, but
Yes,
extended.
it's a triathlon. It is a 2.4 mile swim, a 112 mile bike ride, and a 26.22 mile run in that
Okay,
order.
There is no way an 80. They must have given her like a shorter course
You think?
at 80.
And I think she had some sort of science fiction drug that makes you immortal, but then after it wears off, you
Yeah.
die. What I think it is.
There you
So
go.
they
That
started,
makes sense.
they start at 7:00 in the morning, and it takes 16 to 17 hours to complete it all. And you're just going the whole time.
That is. And how old was this guy?
It was an 80-year-old woman.
Oh, it was a woman. That's right. 80-year-old woman. Did a triathlon.
Oh my God.
Lifted
Yeah.
weights. She did.
I
all
would
kinds of
die if I tried doing that. Just literally
She
snap
is
in
the
two and
oldest
die.
woman to ever finish the Ironman World Championship. Is that different than? No, she did the whole.
Well, the World Championship is like
But no, she did the whole thing. She did the
Yeah.
swim, the bike ride, and the run. It took her 16 hours 45 minutes.
It's pretty good, it sounds like.
She won
Damn
the
good.
She won the 80 to 84 female division.
the only.
What a
Oh,
shot.
that's good.
How many are in that
I
division?
know. Can't imagine there's a whole lot of competition there, but
Yeah.
you never know, I
Well,
guess.
Katie Freitag and Scott, who have been on the show about
Yeah.
prostate cancer and suicide prevention and all that stuff, they just finished the Kona, Hawaii
Kona.
Ironman. Mm-hmm.
If you're going to do one, go to Hawaii and do it. 'cause even if you-
Exactly.
Even if
Right.
you start it and finish a minute later, at least you're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Oh, this was that.
Oh, it was.
Oh, it was.
The World Championship was at, Kailua Kona. So they might have
Oh.
seen her.
They
Hey,
probably. You check her Instagram feed. She might have pictures with her. I don't know. Katie's always running and biking and all that stuff.
Get
Let's
them
see if I
before-
can- her name was
lady.
Natalie Grabo.
80
something
years
like that.
old, man.
before she keels
Yes.
over, get that photo.
She didn't look great by the end of it, but I wouldn't
yeah.
either. So
Okay. I
16
bet she didn't
hours.
look great going into it.
Is she a tiny little thing? Is she a
She
teensy
looks-
weensy little thing?
she looks like she probably weighs 80 pounds. Yeah. I wonder
Yeah.
if it's do they have heights and weights for this sort of thing? Probably not. I wonder.
Maybe some of them do. Not a big deal.
Excuse me. I don't know if I can be on. I can't stop coughing.
What do you got
Drink
going
water.
there?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I just got this tickle in my throat. I drank some water.
No fever, right?
I was sick 2 weeks ago, and I still have a bit of a cough.
Well,
I'm
COVID is
still-
going around.
I'm still
Mhm.
getting over it,
I
unfortunately.
just can't get rid of this tickle. I need to go pick up some cough drops, I think, or something.
Colin is he's like losing his voice kind of. And it's like hearing a 1-year-old cry with like a hoarse voice is one of the most pathetic things. 'Cause he's trying to cry, but he just ends up coming like "Arr." You're not gonna
Other
sound the
than
alarm with that one, kid.
no.
I like it.
That's funny.
I like it a lot. What is this, Dave Cliff?
Tea and honey. I just took a spoonful of honey, but I didn't make tea because I thought I
Oh,
had
is
to
that
get
what you were
back on the
We need to
show.
drink more water, mother.
You do.
I'm drinking tons of water.
Are we?
There we go.
Okay.
What is
Yeah.
that? 3 ounces?
Is that a shot glass? I'm drinking tons of
Seriously.
water.
Bottoms up.
Well, I drink one of these. Like,
It's the only clean
Probably
glass in the
3-4
cupboard. There,
times
the
a day.
dishwasher's running.
Well, I have the same size as Andy, and this is way smaller than my usual water bottle. And
I got a bigger one too.
I usually drink 80 ounces of water a day.
Yeah, I'm a solid
80?
it's insane. I drink like a half a gallon of water a day. It's insane.
Peeing my pants 24 hours a day.
I mean, I'm in the bathroom a
It's
lot,
way
but
too
my
much
kidneys are
water.
doing great.
No.
8 shots a day keeps the doctor away.
Benson,
There
don't
you
drink
go.
all that water in one go,
No,
Kathryn.
and I don't have any whiskey in the house, or I could just stop. Or I could just start doing that.
I had a cold like last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I went out to dinner and I asked if they could make me a hot toddy because I always think of Grandma Brandt.
Mhm.
She's like, if you have a cold, drink a hot toddy.
Yep.
Oh, she was a big
Make me a hot
believer.
toddy. We were out at a sushi restaurant and I was like, can you make me a hot toddy? Like, we can use Japanese whiskey and make you one. I was like, sure.
Because it's
No,
just
it's
whiskey,
not
honey,
cute.
and water, right? That's all it is. Yeah.
So honey makes it a toddy. Is that right?
I
More or
guess.
less, yeah. Japanese
it's-
whiskey is actually really
It's
good.
hot water, yeah, whiskey and lemon. And yeah, lemon and honey.
When I get sick, I drink brandy. That seems to help.
Yeah, brandy.
And he's got his
LaCroix.
LaCroix.
That's all
Yeah.
Dad
My
ever needs.
LaCroix.
Water when you're sick is, I've found, not great.
Oh, when you have a sore throat.
Yep.
Oh,
the
I had a
worst.
sore throat on, yeah, it was like, it started with a sore throat on like Tuesday. It never got too bad, but like I'd had a sparkling water. I took 2 sips and I was like, this is horrible.
Mhm.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all works out in the end. What the hell? That's all I know. Bob, when are you guys going to come? When are your family going to come down to visit us?
In you in Edina?
12th
Florida.
of never.
What? Where are you? Are you now?
Florida
are you,
now.
We're in
you-
Florida.
you're
We
in
drove down
Florida.
to Florida on Thursday. Got in
Yep.
Saturday night.
We'll see you Tuesday. We'll be there tomorrow.
You
No, you know
should
what?
come down.
You have no idea because we've tried to talk about. Oh, we got to go there. It's hard to get away when you got all these horses.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Oh, God,
remember.
yes. Yep.
I have
Every
2 dogs
time,
and it's hard to get away.
well,
Yeah.
but every time we've gone anywhere, calamity has hit. You may recall when Mary went to Vegas one year. Sam, who was still a teenager, got 2 arms broken.
That's
She got
right.
between horses.
Yep.
Oh,
Mary,
yeah.
and this was not even a vacation. We went to Verndale, which is about 2 hours plus from where we are, because my kids were doing like an event up there. That's when the mini tornado hit and destroyed our farm. So
Right.
we cannot leave. You know, it's almost like there was an old movie with Adam and Costello where they were stuck on the grounds and they were dead, but their ghosts couldn't go they couldn't get through.
Yep.
And like the show Ghost is the same way. We can't leave. If we do, something happens.
You have to find
Sam
out
was
the
really
details.
accident prone there for a few years.
Oh, yeah,
I was
she had
worried
both-
about her. I was like, does she have,
Both collarbone doesn't need to drink enough milk. No, but
she was just
she
always
was
getting
a lot.
injured.
well, but I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of it was on a horse she was trying to train.
Yeah.
And she did the last time she went out for a trail ride by herself, and she was like trying to do the crawl back because she got thrown and broken her other collarbone.
Jeez.
2 collarbones she's broken,
She's a survivor,
Unbelievable.
that one.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
and she's
It's
only
all
what is
true.
she? The 18th. She is a little more than a month away from her due date. And
Oh, yeah, that's right.
her what she's trying to figure out now, she works at K102. I can mention another call letter, right?
Sure.
They won the CMA award for best personality, morning show personalities.
Oh,
So that's
good
a
for
big
them.
deal in the CMA world or the
Sure.
country world. But they're giving the award away on the 19th and she's due on the 18th. She's
Oh,
trying
God.
to figure out if the baby hasn't come yet, maybe we could chart out where every hospital is along the trip.
Yeah,
I said, you know
would
what?
have
Find a
Uh,
midwife or a doctor to go with you and tell
to
them
do a cab birth like an 80s movie.
do what?
Do a cab birth.
That's
cat
happened.
birth.
It could happen.
Yeah.
You could.
It
Tail
does
attack,
happen.
give
It
her a
does
minute.
happen.
I almost had both my kids in the car.
I think
Yeah.
Dave has said something almost like that happened to him, right, Dave? If you're still in there, if you're
I
not,
think he had
Dave's
to
not.
if
He,
you're not
he had to
eating
leave.
lunch with your wife, which you seem to always be.
adorable.
Well,
And
I can't wait until Bob's a grandfather and he's a big gushy goo.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what? Okay, I think I told you this. Since my children were born, even before they were born, everyone thought I was the grandfather. You know,
Yes.
Mary and our foster daughter, Cassandra, she was 13 at the time. We're in Ridgedale in a clothing store. Sir, can I help you, sir? I'm waiting for those two. I'll let your daughter and granddaughter know you're waiting. That was my wife and 13-year-old foster daughter. And it's where I've told you this many times, Tom, the Daytona Mart. Now, the guy is ethnic, right? Or the guy that was there, he was Asian.
Yep.
And I would go up to the counter. And he goes, you ready? I said, no, I'm waiting for my son over there. He looks, he like squints. He know your son. He grabs him. And that's how it was like. I mean, it was like he was a caricature of just yelling at me, Nino son, grandson. He was like, Sawyer was 11 then.
movie.
Yeah, like
Sounds like the soup
And-
Nazi.
I mean, Sawyer's what, 27? He was like 11 at the time. I've looked old. This is what I looked like in, first grade. Without the beard. I didn't have the beard then.
First grade.
first grade.
You
He was
aged
in
very
first grade,
rapidly,
ladies and
and then you
gentlemen.
just stopped for 60 years.
I
or
had
so.
progeria, and it got to a point, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, you had early onset, but limited progeria.
Well, no one would guess that I'm like 39.
No, I would. I definitely would. No question.
No, you dye your beard gray. It's very confusing.
But what's weird is the beard is gray, but the mustache isn't. It's got a little bit of brown in it, if you can see.
Yeah, I got white right
yeah,
here.
Andy has
but
gray and
No.
red and
Everywhere
brown
else.
and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Tom,
Tom,
it's-
son with a
yellow
gray
and ochre
beard.
and peach and scarlet and gold.
all
Tom, I don't
things.
recall. You never went with a beard or a mustache, did you?
I had a Fu Manchu
He
there
gets
when I was
to-
like 19.
Okay.
He's kind of patchy. He's got some areas on his face where I don't
Yeah.
even think
They don't
any
fill
hair
in?
grows. I
Well-
think I have more hair on my face than he does.
I would.
That's good news.
I would have had a beard maybe earlier, but for years it never filled in here. So-
Mine doesn't really. I got the spots right here, but it's like, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
It is what it is. So, Bob, I have to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I've tried to watch a little bit of the playoffs in Major League Baseball, but I just don't care at all. If it's not the Twins, I do not care. I know it's not how it's supposed to be. It's just I am that big a Twins fan.
It's fine.
And
You
the
like that with the Vikings too, though, right?
Yes. I mean, the
Yeah.
Twins are nowhere close to going back to a decent playoff run. That team has got a long way to go.
No, they got to get rid of the Pollets. Have got to stop being the owner of that team.
I agree. 100%.
Somebody's going for some honey and tea.
Yeah.
I'm going for some
Yeah.
honey and tea.
So,
She might
Right.
actually drink some water.
The Pollets, and it's not like you can force them out.
No,
they
you
need
can't.
to be done owning this team. It's a
I
trap.
agree. Well, here's what I don't understand, Bob. How about a little loyalty to the people of Minnesota? Didn't they buy that team for like $45 million?
Yes, and they now want 1.7, and they refused.
1.7
They
billion.
didn't want 1.6.
Yeah, yeah.
Over $1 million. They said no.
I just don't understand. You guys had a hell of a run. You won 2 World Series, which I was very grateful for. I loved it, no question. But you haven't done a damn thing since 1991. Why do some teams just not even try? As long as they're making money, they don't care, apparently.
And it's the owners. They don't want to
It
spend
is.
any money.
Well, then you're never going to win.
No, and that's where because they claim they're in debt. The only way you can go in serious debt is what has happened with the Twins. In Minnesota, there's not like a great TV or radio deal where they make
Right.
a lot of money.
Right.
And the way to make it is to have people come to games. Well, the way to have people come to games is to put a winning product on the field. They probably
Yeah.
took it in the shorts, and deservedly so, for how many people
Yeah.
went to games.
I mean, we've given them a great baseball stadium. The people of
It
Minnesota.
is a great
I'm talking about.
stadium.
Great stadium. Everybody supports the team. I love the Minnesota Twins. The Minnesota Vikings are my favorite teams. I just don't. They don't even want to win. They don't even try to
Well,
win.
the Vikings, though, I don't put it on. Like, I definitely put it on the poll ads. I think the Wills
Yeah.
have spent money when their leadership, i.e., the GM and the coach, tell them we need this guy.
Yeah.
Now they have whiffed on guys. When you look at their draft, if J.J. McCarthy doesn't work out, their best draft pick so far is Jordan Addison, and he's
Mhm.
a little goofy.
Yeah.
But
he's a little
they haven't
goofy.
had great drafts. They've done okay they do better with undrafted free agents because around the league, the players with the Vikings, they hear how great it is to play for Kevin O'Connell. And but
Right.
I mean, I think O'Connell is a good coach. I don't think he's by any means a great coach because he does not want to. You have to in the NFL adjust to the talent you have.
Yes,
I don't think he's done that, or
That's
doesn't.
a very good point, Bob.
He's resistant to do it. I mean, he wants to have guys flinging the ball downfield. Well, you can't all the time when you don't have a offensive line that's going to give you time to do that. It's inexcusable what happened in back-to-back weeks against the Lions and then the Rams. After what the Lions did, he had to know there'd be an onslaught, and you have to shorten every route and use your running backs. Yes. And he does it some, but not enough. And by the way, Brian Flores, he's been heralded as a great defensive coordinator. He can get after you, on a pass play, but their running game or their run defense is horrible. They could get chewed up. And Philadelphia is a team that's lost 2 in a row. That team is in disarray. They could get it together by having Saquon Barkley. Just feed him the ball and run it on this team because you can do it.
That is true. Bob, I forgot until somebody sent me the story over the weekend. I forgot what a horrible trade that was for the Vikings and Herschel Walker. Didn't they give up like 7 players for him?
They gave up 6 or 7 players and draft high first and second round draft picks tied to all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
And Mike Lynn thought that they would keep the players because they were desperate to get better. Well, they just figured out these players aren't any good. These draft picks have value. They built the Super Bowl team with those draft picks. Emmitt Smith, Rod Woodson, Russell Maryland.
Yep.
They were the 3 of the best that came out of it, but there were a lot. They made dozens upon dozens of trades off of what they got from the Vikings to build that team. And they haven't done anything since. No. In a sense, Jerry Jones is like the poll ads. He's been stingy. He never should have let Micah Parsons get away.
Right.
A player of that talent at his age. But he did. And he, what he did or said about, you heard about, he gave the finger and claimed it was inadvertent. He meant to give a thumbs up and he gave the finger to Giants fans.
Yeah, sure he did. You're buying that, aren't you?
Yeah. And then Kevin Cusick, who's from the Pioneer Press, and he's on the BS show every Wednesday. He does a column every Sunday, and he goes, yes, that's like when he inadvertently puts whiskey in his coffee cup. I meant to put coffee in there.
Just inadvertent. I don't mean to do that. We just do it.
Have you ever given the finger when you meant to give a thumbs up? Oh, geez, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Well, if you did, wouldn't you immediately be like, oh, crap, and then switch over to the thumbs up?
You think.
You realize your mistake.
I don't know if I've ever given anybody the finger in my life.
Probably not. That doesn't sound like you.
Maybe once or twice.
I do when
I was younger.
When people drive like maniacs, I always am like, yeah, way to go.
You give them a thumbs up. That's your middle finger.
That's my middle finger. It's my passive aggressive move.
One of my favorites of all time, and I won't say who it is because I don't know if he wants everybody to know. You wouldn't know him. He was just a friend of mine. He's not a well-known figure or anything. But he went through this whole thing. He invented his own deal. When somebody got mad at him, he'd stand in front of them and go like this.
Did he ever get hit?
His 2 fingers. Nope, he never did. But he'd do all kinds of hand signals, but those 2 fingers were out there just like that. I thought it was hilarious.
Now, let me ask you what the right thing to do is. I was at a red light in the right-hand lane, and there were cars coming, but I could have turned and I didn't. And I had a guy honking the horn behind me to turn, but the light was red. So then when I finally make the turn, I said, you know what? I don't want to take a chance. I'll wait till it's green. So then he comes speeding. I knew he'd go past me, speeds by me. Well, then we came to a light. So I come right up next to him and look at him, and he backs up.
Oh, God.
Yep. Tough guy didn't want to, at least I wasn't giving him the finger. I just looked at him. So
what was the problem? He thought you were going to beat him up or something?
Well, I don't know. But what is if you're at a red light, you don't have to turn right. Or is it an expectation, or it's not the law?
I don't think you have to. No, you can turn right on red, but you don't need to.
And in my case, I probably just wasn't paying attention. I was red and I wasn't thinking I could turn right.
But, I don't know. That whole deal, just whatever. Why don't we take a break here? Be right back in a couple minutes more talking to Bob right after this. I'm talking with my friends Michael Bilski and Brad Huckle of North American Banking Company. Guys, business owners have had to deal with a lot over the last few years, haven't they?
They sure have, Tommy. We pride ourselves on being able to help our customers with the challenges they face.
Our business bankers are experts and are always ready to help our customers capitalize on opportunities and solve problems.
Loan decisions come quickly because they're made here in the Twin Cities and not shipped out of state like at some of the national banks in town.
This allows our customers to expand their businesses with confidence, knowing that they have our team of experts in their corner.
Okay, so now you give me this big thing at the end. Way to go.
Well, you are the professional.
Oh, I forgot. Look, I know Brad and Mike, and I trust them with my banking. They've personally delivered on everything they've just said. So why not bank with my banker? North American Banking Company, a better banking experience, member FDIC, equal housing lender. You're listening to me. Your customers are listening to me, and they'll hear me promote your business. Reach an engaged audience. The Tom Bernard Podcast attracts thousands of listeners who are loyal, engaged, and ready to support the businesses they trust. Our podcast has helped numerous businesses increase traffic, sales, brand recognition. We're not just about the ads, we're about results. Whether you're a local business or a national brand, we offer custom advertising packages designed to fit your unique needs and goals. Our audience spans multiple demographics, allowing you to target your ideal customers with precision, from millennials to baby boomers and everyone in between. So here's the deal. Increase your brand awareness. With the broad reach of the show and passionate following, your business will see increased visibility and awareness, translating into more customers and sales. Are you rocking? What, did Alex leave?
She's back, and so is
Oh, there
Mom.
she is.
This one is called Crash and Crescendo. It's
By
not
who?
bad. This is one of those AI ones.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Did I ever unmute Bob? I did not.
Here,
There you go,
hear me?
Bob. I
All
can
right,
now.
then.
What do we think about Crash and Crescendo?
I like
everybody?
that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Well, there we go.
I say yes.
Yeah, that one's not bad.
I vote yes. There she is.
We got to get some audience participation,
She's
though.
got
Or it doesn't count.
tea.
Yeah,
There
there
you
you go. Honey and tea.
It'll work magnificently. What else is going on today, Bob?
Well, you know, in Minnesota, it's not Columbus Day like it is in many parts of the country.
No.
Oh,
It's
God, no.
Indigenous Peoples Day. So
That's
happy
correct.
Indigenous Peoples Day, because
Happy.
Columbus was an evil man.
And happy anniversary to Andy. Probably,
Yep.
Bob probably doesn't
Your
know about that.
Oh,
There you go.
It is.
you in the Navy, 250 years for the Navy.
Look at
Really?
you guys.
Oh, really?
Oh, is it?
So how many years, Andy?
6, 7. Wait. What is it? What year is it? It's 6.
You may want to get that right.
Yeah.
But the years are kind of blur together these
It
days.
has to be 6.
Yeah,
'cause
2019. So 6.
Ethan's going to be 4 and you, yeah.
Mhm.
So for your anniversary, you're going to go find a Buc-ee's?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah,
We
what did you do
actually-
for your anniversary?
We went to a vineyard in Waconia.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Melissa had never, and I don't think I had ever either. And Melissa has never really drank wine. And she was like, you know what? Let's go to a wine tasting. So we did wine tasting and we looked around and that sort of thing.
Of all
Very
the
good.
regions, I'm not sure if Minnesota wine is your best
There's
introduction
another
to
place called
wine.
Wine Haven, which is like on the way to Wisconsin. We
We
went to that one vineyard, Mom, and I think that was in Waconia.
What
It
was
might have been.
There's
Was it a
3
big
of them.
white barn?
There's Shram. That's the one we went to. There's
I've been to Shram before.
what the hell is it called? Simmering Stables or whatever.
Simmering.
That is not even close to
Stables.
correct. I
Isn't
can't remember.
Bob, I feel like you should be growing some grapes and cashing in
Yeah,
on this wine
you could
phase.
cash
Yeah.
Or brewing some beer or
Listen.
something.
Something.
Think about
You
what
gotta get-
events you could have.
brewery?
You got to get like licensed, and I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. But yeah, we went to Shram, and we tried a bunch of wine. Actually, a lot of it was really, really good.
Oh,
So
They
Let's,
food?
They had food, but it was like, I mean, we couldn't eat basically any of it because it was all gluten-tastic or dairy-tastic. I mean, I had a charcuterie tray, which was good.
She still can't have dairy?
She's still nursing.
Oh.
Yep. And Colin is not getting over it. So
Is it not
Yeah.
ironic that you cannot have dairy when you're nursing?
Yes,
I know.
very weird.
Well, I mean, it's cow milk, and cow milk isn't the same as human milk, so there you go.
Yeah.
If she drank lactose-free milk, would that work, or is it
No,
something
it's not
else?
the
Lactate.
lactose. It's the protein in casein,
Oh,
something like
okay.
that. Yeah, it's the protein in the cow's milk that
Yeah,
he can't have.
his body can't process. It's very, very, very common, but that doesn't mean that he'll always have to avoid dairy.
No, he will almost certainly grow out of it one day. He just hasn't yet.
Yeah.
He's
So,
only
all right.
one. He's got
I
time.
feel like if I was her, I'd be like, I'm done. Like when he turned 1, I'd have been like, check you later. I'm gonna have dairy because
Yeah,
she already can't eat so many.
it's been rough, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. The problem is he's so small.
He is so
We don't want
small.
to cut him off of any food source because he's a tiny, tiny little guy.
Yeah, but he's eating a lot of food
He is.
now. Like he's
Yesterday for breakfast, he ate pancakes until he threw up.
well, maybe that's too much.
Well, that's nice.
Why don't you go on?
If he's still hungry, you give him food, so he'll keep eating. But
Why
he
don't you
doesn't.
go
he
on?
doesn't
Go
stop.
on.
I remember.
Go
I
on
remember
Facebook.
one
Oh, I keep cutting you off. Go ahead.
Sorry. One time, Fawn ate so many eggs, like scrambled eggs, and like 3 clementines.
Oh,
And she wasn't even a year yet. She ate
that sounds
so
horrible
much food.
already.
And then she went in her like Johnny jump up thing.
Oh, bad idea.
And she was like totally fine. And then I like put her in the car seat and we drove to the gym and she was going to go into like the gym daycare so I could take a workout class. And I never heard a sound, never a peep. I opened up the door to like take her out of her car seat and she's just looking at me covered in vomit.
Maybe he's doing
And I was
silently a lot of the time.
When did this even happen? And she just was like,
La-ti-da.
I don't mean to offend, but isn't that the parent's job, the parental job, to make sure they don't eat 3 clementines and 40 eggs or whatever it was?
no,
It's a
like
baby,
you
you give 'em
said,
food.
they're hungry.
Yeah.
They keep, and they like, I mean,
She was
the type of
one.
"Ah,"
Yeah, how big is her stomach?
and she knew sign language, which was is more, and she'd be like, ah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Just wait, Bob.
Obviously you're
Just
hungry.
wait.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna have to deal with it. I've dealt with it with 5 of them. Now,
Oh,
Andy,
you'll deal with it. You'll
What-
deal with it when
Yeah,
the baby
right.
comes over and
When the
barfs
baby
all over
comes, yeah.
you or the floor or
Yeah, like
something.
that's
You
gonna-
will.
oh no, I'll hold it at arm's distance.
Hey, you don't know when it's coming.
No.
All of a sudden, it
No.
can
They
just
won't
be-
know when it's coming.
Yeah, no.
No.
The old
I mean, it's
projectile.
I feel like Sage at 7 now is
Figuring
like
it out.
he could. We have barf bags that if they're not feeling well, it's like, okay, sleep with a barf bag in your bed and there's a
Jeez.
garbage by the side, and he'd be able to like be
Get in
aware
there.
enough that it's coming to get it in a receptacle. But that's
Yeah.
like, it starts at like 7.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Andy, I got 2 words for you to help your situation. Wet nurse.
We
Hire a
actually-
wet nurse.
We got
Basically,
you
they
have
have
one?
one.
milk. We got donor breast milk his entire life. We're stopping actually. We're at like the end of it. I think today or tomorrow.
Oh.
Yep. Because he eats so much food. It's like I said,
Yeah.
he ate 3 pancakes, and he drank a bunch of water, and he'll also drink like other stuff too, and eat other stuff. And
Yeah.
yeah,
He
he eats
plenty.
plenty. He just somehow
Mhm.
I don't know where the mass goes.
So I don't remember. When do you cut them off? When do you wean them off?
Well, if you're like one of my friends, not till they're like 17.
Yeah, some people.
Well,
some
I have
people
a-
are like 3 or 4 years old. It's
Some
which is
people go a lot.
weird.
I
See,
had
I have
this
seen
one
that. It was
friend
weird
who-
when a friend
Gross.
had a kid who ran up to her and she just stooped down a little and he started
Yeah.
nursing.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
I
odd.
feel
People are like that.
I think once they're talking, it's like
Yeah.
gets too weird.
Yeah.
They're humans at that point. They're
It's
not
pretty
babies.
typical. Most people go to a year because the baby needs it to like that's their main source of nutrition until they're 1,
Yeah,
and then a
12
lot
to
of
18
people are
months,
like
I'd say, is
done.
like, yeah.
I did both of mine until they were 18 months, and
Mhm.
like when you said he's not getting over it, I was like, too freaking bad, kid. I'm done.
Once they got all their teeth,
Well,
they're
thank
done.
you. I am done with this. Some people have a really like emotional connection
Yes.
to nursing their child. I never had that with either of my kids. I was like, okay, I'm done now.
Well, it's also annoying because like she's the only one who can put him down for sleep time at night because he needs to
Well,
nurse before bed.
See, that's the thing. You have to like. I was like, I
Yeah.
will not be the. He can only relax if he
Yeah.
nurses. But I was like, not doing that. So
See,
It's a whole new world, Bob.
I know,
Yeah.
and Mary should have been the one with 3 nipples instead of me. She could have really.
Well, yes.
All those
And I
children.
keep pulling the shirt down because it looks like my nipples are huge, and they're not. The shirt it's bagging up weird.
Not really.
Well,
I
you
was
can
just-
be
I don't know how
you
many
can be
pay
a
necklaces
dummy
you
nipple.
But 3 nipples are quite common. I just wanted to add that, by the way.
Are they
One of
really?
our number on friends had one.
I have a friend that they found 2 that she had a mammogram, and they found 2 like masses up in her armpit, and they like the doctor came and looked at him. He's like, "Oh, those are extra nipples that are like inside of."
See,
breast
so we
tissue."
really were
It's
animals at
It's
one
like
time.
it's super common.
Yes,
She was
because
like,
we
"So
ate our
I found
twin.
out today I have 2 extra nipples hidden inside of my body."
You ate your
That's weird.
I have a set of teeth on my hip.
Yep.
It does. Well, a teratoma.
Long hair that grows out of my forearm.
Indeed.
Indeed.
No question.
It's
God,
uncomfortable.
Yes, I think so.
what a show. That's all I have to
All right, so I
say.
got to ask you, you're in Florida. What's the temp there? Is it 90s or 80s?
Let me
82.
look. No, it's not going to be in the 90s anymore.
It's 82.
It's too hot.
Oh, that's perfect.
It is 83 and mostly sunny.
And that's
No.
pretty
Lows
much
of
for the
70. So it's gorgeous in the morning, and then in the evening it cools off. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
What
the
does
the
cooled
afternoons
off
are
mean?
still really hot. 74.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, wow.
Horrible.
No, but it feels great after that really hot afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yep,
does.
still pretty hot there in October. I went
Mhm.
there early November once with a friend a couple years ago, and we just sat in the pool all day
Yeah.
because it was too hot to do anything else.
Do you go to the beach? Do you go to the pool? I mean, do you
We
take
will.
advantage of
We will do all those
beautiful.
things.
Good.
Yep.
I got to tell you something, though, that we got here a couple days ago. And it was so nice because not 1, not 2, but 3 guys who work here came running up screaming and gave me a big hug.
Screaming?
Tom, you're back.
Probably because you're a good tipper.
That's probably what it is.
Well, Jude hasn't been here in 5 months, and he instantly is going to all of the establishments that give him TREATs, and I have to
That's
spell
what
it.
I
in his
remember.
ear.
Yeah.
He was very upset that the shipping and receiving guy wouldn't open his door this morning.
No.
Just sits there staring at the doorknob. It will open. I'm going to will it open. It's going to open.
That's
Oh, boy.
pretty much true. Yes.
There's treats in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty much true. But what's so nice is you come down, we haven't been down here in 5-6 months, something like that.
5 months. Yep.
And then you run across people and they're so excited and happy to see you. It's really, really nice that it's like
People are in a good mood in Florida generally.
generally they are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
There's
are,
that.
are most of the people you're running into year-rounders down there, or do they just...
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
them.
if you're here in October, they're mostly year-rounders because the people that only come for a little bit, they usually don't come until after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Christmas around then, usually.
Mhm.
No
And then
doubt
they're out
about
there
it.
by like April.
Yeah.
No, it's just a great deal. We lived in a few different places down here, but where we live now, I think it's pretty spectacular, don't you think?
This building, they do a really nice job.
Are you
They
Keeping
do.
it up.
near the beach, on the beach?
We're a mile
Both?
and a half away from the beach.
Did you have a
You can
pool
walk to
on
the
your...
beach.
But
at
you
your place?
see the
We're
In a
not a
coastal
mile and a half from the beach.
right there.
You walk
Yeah.
to the beach? It's about a mile and a half,
I
isn't
don't
it?
think so.
Easily.
Yeah, to the beach, yes.
You're like
Yeah.
2 blocks from the intercoastal, but that's not really a beach.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
really close to the
But-
intercoastal.
Bob, I should tell you that we're on the 18th floor, so you can see the intercoastal, you can see the ocean, you got
Oh,
beautiful
wow.
views.
You
Nice.
can. Mhm.
Yeah, it's very, very nice.
Yeah.
We really like it here a lot. And, it's one of those deals that makes you very, very happy. And, look, I'm 74 now. I deserve to be in Florida.
You deserve
You
to be
do.
happy. So, all right. When is hurricane season? I mean, do you stay through that? Or is it,
Summer.
I'm sure every
No.
building is built for that, right?
Well,
Yeah.
there technically isn't over until the end of October, but they haven't had any hurricanes this whole
Yeah.
summer.
Nope.
So,
So they're due.
I mean, we could still have one, I guess.
Yeah, they come. But yeah, it's mostly like the hotter months.
Yeah.
The hotter it is, the more hurricane-full it's going to be, it seems.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Well,
No
just
question.
remember, if they told you it's hurricane proof, the Titanic was sink proof.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was, no question. I mean, the one thing that I love about the whole deal is it's it's a different experience, and neither experience is better. It's just there's a wonderful experience in Minnesota that one way, and then there's a wonderful experience down here, which is a totally different way.
Yeah, we miss the kids, but
Yeah, right.
we
That
get
might
them
be
down
Visit,
here.
right?
You can
Yep.
have them.
And we're coming back up for a birthday party, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll come back
Yeah,
up.
Ethan will be turning 4 soon. Not
4
even a month.
years old.
I know.
4 years old.
So do you drive down there or do you fly? You drive, right?
We did drive. We got
You've
the
been driving
dog
the past few
and
years.
getting the cars back and stuff. It's just easier to drive right now. But yeah, we saw some interesting things on the way.
Yeah.
Saw a car flip.
I
Oh
was on the
God.
phone with you when it happened.
How
Yeah.
did that happen?
So we were going down I-294 that goes south, that wraps around Chicago
Mm-hmm.
somehow, and it was all under construction for miles upon
Miles.
miles upon miles, and there were so many semi trucks, and every once in a while you'd see these road warriors that have to, zoom in and out and in and out.
Yeah,
Well, this
yeah.
one guy, I saw him, the corner of my eye, he came out like a bullet, and he was zooming in and out of tractor trailers, and decided to go on the very narrow shoulder of the road on the left where there's a
Yeah.
cement median. He slammed into the median.
Oh.
We could hear it.
Oh,
You could
yeah.
hear this
Yep.
horrible sound. He was
Yep.
he hit it so hard. He must have been on that thing for 100, 200 feet before he flipped.
Mm.
I saw his car jump off of the median. All of his windows did that break, the spider web thing, all
Yeah.
of them, all at the same time. And he went over at least twice. Yeah,
You have no
at
idea
least
if he
twice.
made it, right?
I have no idea if he made it.
There's
I
no
tried.
way.
I tried to find it out, but I mean, he's at the very least seriously injured
Where did you say
Mhm.
this was?
on Highway 294 south of Chicago,
Right.
wherever all of the huge construction
on
project
Thursday.
is going on.
On Thursday?
It was on Thursday afternoon around 2 to
Mhm.
3 o'clock in the afternoon. It was just
No, it was like
Horrible.
1 because I was talking
One?
on the
Okay.
phone and I was on
The
my work.
Wienermobile flipped around there last year.
Oh,
well,
that's
that
great.
place is just prime for huge accidents.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
you've got these
yeah.
maniac idiots that decide that they need to try to push everybody around and
Yep.
get in and out of traffic. It's
Right.
just not going to work.
Yeah,
mean, there are
Wienermobile
people-
keep flipping because it's round, sort of.
There
How
are
long?
people doing 150, 160
Ah.
miles an hour on the
And there's
freeway.
nowhere to go. That's the
And there's nowhere to
interesting
go.
thing.
Yeah.
So Jordan Addison was in Chicago, huh?
Yeah, right,
In the
exactly.
bye week.
Then I was racing a semi truck that was a livestock trailer that was going 95 and terrorizing me.
Mhm.
I was like, what's going on?
True.
I've never.
That's when you let him go by and stay behind.
Well, he would all of a sudden he would be held back because of traffic, and then all of a sudden there he'd be like trying to get on my bumper, and it was just like it was very odd. I think that guy was
some of, I mean,
he was driving very badly.
most are terrific, but in Texas, I went down for a friend's wedding decades ago, and I'm just driving this little rental car with 4 of us in the car. All of a sudden, we get ran off the road on purpose by a semi, and we look up, and it's this woman driver cackling because she ran us off the road.
The Wicked Witch of the
What?
West is driving
Yeah,
a
it was
semi.
unbelievable.
Wow.
That-
I did
happened to a
nothing
friend of
wrong.
mine
I
when
was
I
just
was-
driving.
When I was a teenager, that happened to a friend of mine. She was trying to get onto a highway, and the semi wouldn't let her on, and it like pushed her off the highway.
The only
She had
thing
to
I
go to
could
the
guess,
hospital.
well, we were in Tyler, Texas, is I must have rented a foreign car, like maybe a Nissan or
Oh.
something that wasn't
irritate-
made in America. And this somehow ticked this woman off.
She saw your Nissan and said, "Go back to China."
Yes, exactly.
It's interesting. There used to be such a nice protocol with semi truck drivers. Remember, they used to flip their lights on when you could pass
Great.
them.
Mostly
Yeah.
They
great.
always use their signals. It's just not like that anymore.
No.
It is not like that anymore at
Wild
all.
West.
They have no problem with tailgating and cutting people off. It's really kind of scary because you can't see around those things. You don't know what's happening.
Well, not just that, though. What I do is I will not get behind someone who is pulling their own trailer that they've tied down like a 4-wheeler or something.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
I don't
Oh.
trust people because I've gone, they got like rope. That doesn't
Yep.
work.
Yeah.
Rope.
Well,
and
half
if
the time they don't even hook up the lights or anything. They just let the cords dangle.
yes.
Oh.
It's
It's
not
the
good.
weird.
Not safe.
Yeah.
I don't drive behind that either.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't. Well, those are the most remarkable things we saw. And then stopping at Buc-ee's, of course,
Stopping
is
at
always
Buc-ee's.
an adventure.
Right. You mentioned Buc-ee's. My daughter twice. She's in Texas, and she's called me. She's gone to Buc-ee's twice. Dad, do you want a shirt? I said, well, I don't know. I told her, just get me a shirt.
Get
you
a
know my
shirt.
size, because she
My-
loves Buc-ee's too.
My brother Terry is the one that told us about Buc-ee's last year, and we stopped
Yep.
on the way home because we never knew what it was before.
No.
And they have really good salaries. I mean, honestly, you make what, 250, 300 something being a general manager,
Yeah.
Really?
and really good benefits. Yeah, they pay really well. You know, it's interesting. All the merch that they've got in that store, they don't have an online store.
Nope.
That is interesting. Well, they want you to go there and buy all their other crap
You have
when
to
you
go there. Yeah, it really is an experience.
Yeah,
I
they got
have to
good
say.
shirts.
Well, the
See.
food is wonderful. The people are great. I mean, the people go way out of their way to make sure you got everything you need.
They've got potty stations for the dogs. They've
Yep.
got
Doggies.
a car wash. They have.
Oh, this is for Alex. This is for you, because the line to get into the women's room is always about a block long.
Oh, I didn't have any problem getting.
Didn't
in.
you really?
They're known for their
You're a
very,
woman.
very clean bathrooms.
Yeah, they are. They're very clean.
Yes. But, I mean, we stopped. Oh, we did stop. Remember? I'm like, I got to get gas. I don't know if I can hold out for a Love's or a Buc-ee's. We're going to have to get gas. We pull up. We get in this place. I was like, is this like a meth zombie apocalypse town?
Oh, yeah.
I had to
bad.
go to the bathroom. I'm like, this is so gross and creepy.
Quick
I don't
trips
know.
are nice too. I mean, they're not
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
mecca of fabulousness like Buc-ee's, but quick trips are always
Well,
like
this-
the bathrooms are usually
Well, this was
clean
like a
and-
name brand gas station, but it was
Yeah.
really in
Yep.
bad shape.
Did,
It
did you
was
have to
very
drive
scary.
through Gary, Indiana, when you go into Florida?
No, we didn't go through it,
Because
Gary.
I remember we were pulling a horse trailer once, and the kids were young. I get out to pump, and it was a truck driver next to me. He goes, "Don't let your family out of the truck."
Oh,
You know, he's telling me-
Really?
He said, "Get your fuel and go."
in Gary?
Yes, Gary is horrible.
Is it?
I mean, it's like the crime capital of America.
Oh, great.
Really?
I had a friend
We
in
ended up getting
college-
routed through Tennessee a very odd way because Google Maps said that 24 that you usually take through Tennessee was in, I don't know, under construction or something. So we ended up seeing a lot of Tennessee. It's a very pretty state, I have to say.
Yeah.
It's a gorgeous state.
No, it is. It's absolutely
Yeah, it
beautiful.
really is.
No
It's very
question.
pretty.
Oh, and who am I supposed to? I wanted to say hello to the woman from the bakery in, what was it? Saline? Is that the name of the town?
Yes, the little town we stopped in. She was so nice.
Nicest person. She was so sweet, and her
Was it
products were just
Toby
terrific.
Lee, or what was her name?
It was not Toby, but it was close to something like that.
Like a guy's name with a Leah on it.
Yeah,
She's been running that bakery for a long time.
just a nice person.
Cute little
really.
Confederate town.
Yep, it's all true.
Confederate.
That's one thing.
It's occupied
hit the-
territory.
You hit the
It
road.
was.
Never mind.
Go ahead. You hit the road and what?
No, you just hit the road and meet all these nice people on your trips. If you're
Mm-hmm.
driving somewhere, you meet a lot of really nice people. It's great, you know. And of course, I'm sure some of it they're nice because they have a product to sell and they don't want to treat you like dirt, because that's not going to work. But it's a very pleasant experience.
I think
really
if you're nice to people, they're generally nice back.
I think so.
Generally.
All right, we already covered everything, Andy. We got all the spots in and everything.
No, we have one more Bradshaw and Bryant spot, and I have
we'll
a
do that.
few things to address afterwards, and we have one more AI generated bumper music. So
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We'll do all of that and wrap things up right after this. Michael Bryant. Michael, what's up?
Dealing with another case where a person gave a statement to the adjuster because they thought the person was really friendly.
Is that a good idea?
Well, the problem is they know the law when they call you up. And while you're trying to be fair and you're trying to get help, the reality is there are questions you get asked that the way you answer them make a big difference. And people put themselves in trouble. And when they aren't in trouble, they didn't do anything wrong, but suddenly the adjuster's got a statement that can blow up their case completely.
What has caused people to be so untrustworthy, I guess is the best way I could put it? They take advantage.
Well, insurance companies have hired adjusters whose job it is to deal with unrepresented people. So they're supposed to kind of lure them in, call them every day, see how they're doing. And people are like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. Where the reality is they've kind of adjusted to their problem that they've got going on. So it's not that they're completely better, but the way they say it gets to be a problem. And that's why having somebody who can explain your rights, represent you, make sure that you understand the law before you give a statement can make a big difference in your case.
Michael Bryant, Bradshaw and Bryant.
This is Rustic Rhapsody.
Excellent.
What do we think? Do we like Rustic Rhapsody? Kind of bland.
It was kind of short.
It's still going, but
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I like it.
One thing I got
Doing all sorts of crap now. All right, that was Rustic Rhapsody. What do you think? Lol, yeah, lol, nope, sounds cheesy. Oh, Danelle liked it
good.
though, so I don't know.
Oh, and the Jack's giveaway.
Yes, we have to do that.
Lame.
And
Okay.
we have a couple texts to go over, and then we can be done if you wish.
Okay.
So, the Jack's Cafe giveaway this week, the winner was Trevor.
Yay.
Trevor, you're the winner this week.
Congratulations.
So,
Congratulations to
Round
you.
of applause.
email us. I'm sure you know where, and I'll talk to him. He's not in the chat. Oh, wait. Oh, he is in the chat still. Oh, yes. Maybe he's still listening. It's hard to say. But, and then, of course, I will do a new tweet, post, whatever, after this show for the next one that we'll be drawing on the 27th, which might be the last one. I will have to verify. I think they were going to stop it in November. I don't know if that means through November or in November. So this could be the last one, but I'll know more probably tomorrow. Let's see what else was there. Oh, we wanted to Melissa wanted me to give condolences to her best friend's husband's best friend,
Okay.
who died at 29.
Oh,
God.
what
today.
happened?
I don't want
Yeah.
to say too much. I don't know how much they want out there. But yeah, he had a brain bleed, and that was it.
Oh,
29 years old.
Scary.
Yeah, it's very young for that sort of thing to happen. So we're all
It is.
we've been following that case very closely, and it unfortunately didn't have
Bless
a
you.
very happy ending.
No.
I'm sad to hear that. That's 29. To lose somebody at 29 years old.
And
My
he had got married the year before.
Oh, God.
Yep,
pretty
unfortunately,
bad.
pretty tragic right there.
Yes, very
Yep.
tragic.
Ugh.
Very sad.
Let's see. We had a couple of texts. One person just texted nope. Okay, I don't know what
Probably
Oh,
that means.
that's to the music
that
question.
were you
Nope.
talking about the music? If you clarify,
The
please.
show in general.
Just
No.
nope, don't like it.
Mhm.
We had one person as a semi-driver. So the semi-drivers we were talking about running people off roads.
Mhm.
They say that these people are often owner-operators, so they're not beholden to the DOT and that sort of thing. So they're just
Oh.
basically, jerks on gigantic.
I wanted to know if I
Wheels.
called in that semi truck driver that was driving so horribly, if anything ever happens to them, or is it
You-
just like a waste of time?
Well, whoever texted in, they said that these people often have a lot of DOT violations already. But I guess it doesn't really.
Well,
It
at some
depends, I'm
point-
sure.
Do they lose their license if they've got enough? I mean,
I would assume so.
you would think
Yeah,
that their
I'm sure-
insurance
I'm
rates would
sure
go
it
so
probably has
high.
something to do with like the business that they're working for. If they're working for a
Well,
business,
but if they're owner operators,
but
they're
if they're-
basically
yeah.
like contractors.
Yeah.
So
They're
they can't
still,
get
they're
fired.
still being hired by
Yeah.
people.
Jeff
they can
says they
be
can be
certified.
decertified. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, because you need a special license to drive that sort of thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need a
I mean,
commercial driver's license.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
and it's
mind
like
if-
if you get enough DUIs, you're going to get your normal driver's license taken away. I would imagine they can take away those licenses too.
Yep.
Well, it's happening in California and in New York, and of course they can drive anywhere they want after they get a commercial driver's license. They've got driver's licenses actually given out to people saying no name given.
It's
Really?
insane.
Yeah, remember that
What?
just about 2 months ago there was a semi truck driver that killed an entire family, and he was not a citizen. He couldn't
No, he
speak
was not.
English, and they gave him a commercial truck driver's license.
They gave him one in California, and he moved
Yeah.
to Florida and kept using it.
Yep.
I don't
And
know
then
if that's even legal.
Well,
I can't
and
believe it is.
in New York, they were giving it out to no name given, and they were saying, well, I'm sorry, but if we pull over these guys and they're not citizens and they shouldn't have a commercial license, we are going to yank their rig.
I would hope
It's
so.
not
right.
okay.
See,
So-
yes, the
Yeah,
person
so
who
those-
said no says they were talking about the music.
Well,
So
thank
there's
goodness.
that's clarified.
Yep.
The semi-driver texter says yes, State Patrol can take away your license.
Good.
One more thing is they want to hear the thoughts on Trump increasing the tariffs to 100% on all goods from China. That'll probably be a conversation for tomorrow
Yeah.
because that's a long conversation.
That
We're
is a
all-
long. It
He-
is. Yeah.
We're all
Trump
getting
has tweeted many times on this topic and it is saying that don't worry about China. We're going to get something figured out. So,
I hope so.
yeah. I don't
It'll
know.
all work out in the end.
Right now, he's a little bit busy with Israel and Palestine.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Any closing words?
What do you think, Bob?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna a pet peeve to all the Amazon drivers. Quit putting our Amazon products in our mailboxes and crushing our mail.
Yeah, it's weird when they do that.
I had a guy
Oh.
put a giant thing. I don't know how he fit it in, but I mean,
Sitting there with a
drive to
sled.
the door. That's. I mean, your job is to bring it to the door, not to put it in the mailbox.
Lazy.
In our mailbox, we have to go across the street to get in. Did you have that when you were living in Dayton? Or was it on
No.
your side of the road?
surprisingly.
It was on our same side.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
I've
Well,
never had a mailbox across the street ever. I guess
Well,
I'm
you're
lucky.
not,
that
you're
way.
not
Yeah,
as
I have-
rural, maybe. But
I'm
anyway,
pretty rural.
please put them at the front door, not in the mailbox. It's become my
Yeah.
big pet peeve lately.
Well, you can complain online about that on your Amazon app.
I complained 2 months ago, and it was for a month. I didn't see anything in the mailbox, but in the past week, like 3 times it was in the mailbox. I don't know if it's a new driver or what. So,
Take a photo and send it to customer service.
well, I'll have to try that.
I
Or you
mean,
can
if
just-
you really care. If you really care.
Except then like put a basket underneath your mailbox. Be like, deliveries here.
Put it there.
Yes, that wouldn't encourage people to stop and grab whatever's in there.
No,
That's
no,
true.
no.
Oh, God, no.
You should put a note on the front of your mailbox. No Amazon packages.
What I should do is rig it so that after the mail person has come, if you
It
open
locks.
it,
It just blows
Yes.
up. Yes, it's a good idea.
Make sure and tell your
It'll
children.
explode.
oh, they would never go for the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Effort.
they want some bills.
No.
All right, that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Bob Sansevere Sports, brought to you by Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury lawyers seeking justice for the injured. Contact Bradshaw and Bryant at minnesotapersonalinjury.com. Bob's Sansevere Sports, sponsored by Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury lawyers. Any closing words?
See you later.
We'll see you next week. So we'll have more sports to
Vikings.
talk about next
Talk
week.
Vikings.
Yep.
All right. Hopefully you
What do
get
you
the
mean?
Vikings down there, Tom.
Why is there more sports to talk about next week?
Because there
The
will be
Vikings will
Vikings.
play.
It's the bye week this.
I might
Yeah,
go. to the
That's
game.
true. Yeah, that's true. The Vikings will play. That'll help. There's no question about it. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Every time I hear the same reminds me how you talk in my door.